See, deferable constraints. Deferable constraint means deferable initially immediate, deferable initially deferred. So this is also one type of constraint. So this is what it is going to do. It's going to check before insert and before going to commit. Whenever you are going to inserting the records into the table, at that time this constraint is going to working. So sometimes deferred and immediate. Immediate means whenever you are going to inserting the data into the table, immediately this constraint is going to fire. Understood?
Okay.
Suppose now you are going to adding this deferred initially immediate, this constraint. So what will happen, madam? So whenever you are going to inserting the data into the table, immediately this this is going to fire the trigger, like this constraint will fire. Now initially initially deferred. So this is going to, it will going to allow to insert the records into the table. Okay, there is no issue. Whenever you make the commit, so once you put the commit, automatically this constraint will going to fire. So you understood?
Yes.
Okay. So how we will going to do that? We can going to create the same thing. Say unique constraint. You can going to use it unique constraint or not null or primary key or parent key, whatever it is, for these two constraints. Understood? You can use it any constraint, but the constraint firing time you will going to decide using these two things. Got me?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Next, so these are also, it's very important concepts: enable, disable, enforce, and drop. These are the possible operations using the constraints. So you can going to your constraints, you can enable it, or you can disable it, or you can drop it, or you can enforce it. So enable means, suppose no, you are going to apply the not null constraint. Okay, that is already disabled. You can going to enable that constraint. Understood? Suppose some constraints are there, you want to stop that constraint working, so you can stop it. 1 second, we'll show you one example. See, you can going to see this. Now we have a table student, right?
Yes.
So this is the data, it is available. So what are the constraints are there? So you can going to see the constraint. Here we can see the constraints. Only one constraint it is there, primary key constraint. Okay.
Okay.
Here we can see. Now what we can do, alter table name, enable constraint un. Enable constraint un means this is the constraint name of the constraint.
Okay.
So what is our constraint name? You can going to put it into our constraint name here. Enable, disable. It's already enabled only. You can going to disable, then you will going to see that one. Okay, anyhow, let's see. Okay. Sys underscore 300 11 09 146. Okay, so this is our constraint. So you can going to do this. It's see table altered. Table altered means whenever you are going to try to inserting the data. So let's take that example one. Okay, I will try to insert the data into the table. Let's see. Now you can take it into disable one also. This will going to disable your constraint.
But you put enable, right?
Yeah, both will show you. Give me a second. Enable, disable, both will.
Already enabled is there in the table, right?
Correct, madam. That is the reason. First, I will going to disable, then enable. I will do. Okay.
Okay.
So now,
So, so generally, all the constraints will be defaultly enabled.
yes, yes. Once you done, that is enable only, right? Until you are disabled.
Okay. So when you create the constraint, it becomes defaultly enabled.
Yes.
Okay.
So now marks student number 13. Okay. And name is going to quotes. So and then you can give it as a some marks 120. So now you can going to insert this record. See, record is inserted.
Mm-hmm.
Now record is inserted. When I try to insert same record again. Okay, so error is coming. That means primary key constraint is violated,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I try to disable this constraint. What is the constraint name?
S by S
No, no, no.
underscore C.
Constraint means primary key constraint. Keep in mind. Right. Now it is disabled. Is it possible to insert the data? Yes. See how many rows are inserted duplicate. You can see 13. How many it is there?
Uh-huh.
Got it? Now I try
Yeah.
to now I try to enable it. Is it possible to enable?
Yes.
No, you can't.
You disabled it. Again, you're enabling it, right?
Yes, I try to enabling again, but it is not enabling. Reason?
Because primary key violated because you have n number of times primary key in that.
Duplicate is there.
Duplicate keys are there.
Yes. So you should have to delete this data and you can going
Remove
to
them
enable. Right.
and
Enable it.
then enable them.
Right. You got it. Delete student. So where name equal to right. 4 rows are deleted. So you can going to commit. Now you can enable it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Shall I enable now?
Yes.
Okay. First I will try to insert this record. One record. Okay. So one record
Okay.
is inserted. So total 3 records. Now I try to enabling. Okay. Now table is altered. So now shall I try to insert? Yeah, it is not inserting. So I hope you understand constraints enabling and disabling.
Yes.
So you no need to remove madam. Keep on mind. So suppose someone is coming, can you please try to stop that constraints? So you no need to remove the constraints. So simply you can disable it.
Okay.
So if you disable in future, if it is required again, you can enable it again, right?
Yes.
So you can do that. So this is the use of the constraints enabling and disabling.
Okay.
So now you can go into next enforce. Enforce means this is going to future updates. Suppose in future if you want to do something, okay. So at that time, it will going to help. This will enforce the constraint rather than enable for future inserts or updates. This will not check for the existing data while enforcing the data. So understood, right?
Yes.
So this is suppose whatever the current data it is there, it will not going to, it's no issues. In future you are going to doing at that time it is going to violated again.
Okay.
So now we are deleted, right? You no need to delete the data. So you can going to enforce it now. And future data it is going to violated.
Okay.
Right. Drop means you can drop the constraints simply. Suppose specific constraint you no longer is going to using, you can going to drop it. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Case and the default. Right. This is called as a one of the cases. This case is like a decode function, madam. Okay.
Okay.
We done decode, right? How we done decode and the similar kind of case. But they case and decode is the decode you can't use the conditions, and in case level you can use the conditions.
Okay.
Let's show you the difference. So constants is over now,
Okay.
right? So now see, this is going to salary. This is column. Now case column name, when condition, then result, when condition, then result, else result, and end case. This is the EMP table one. So now the same one you can do it into using decode also. Did you remember? Same.
Decode.
Yes, using decode you can going to do same thing. Shall decode of, what is the one? Shall
Shall.
comma shall comma 500, right?
Yes. Then low.
Right.
Else.
500 or 5,000, whatever it is. Okay. Then you can going to put low. Okay. Comma again
Else.
5,000. Whatever it is. See how you want. You can going to
High.
put it high. Then you can going to put it into high. Comma medium.
Medium.
So same way it is going to working the case also. Clear for you?
Yes.
So you can going to put it into alias for this.
Okay.
Shall range. What is this? Decode of, okay, here, comma you need to put. Right? Same again, you will going to apply here also. Now, sir, both are similar kind of functions. Why you want two functions? Here, you can going to use it condition, madam. Okay.
Okay.
Less than. Here, you will, whatever the shall we are going to using here, right? You can remove the shall there. Oh, sorry. I will going to write a new function. See, the same you can take. Okay. You can going to put it the conditions into case. See now, you can going to put above salary more than salary greater than 500. Okay, suppose 5,000 I will going to put, depends on our work. I will going to show salary less than
5,000.
50,000 we can put. Understood now?
Yes.
Okay, missing keyword. Yes, this is not required. Here column name you can remove. Reason is you compared in the conditions level. See
Condition.
now. See?
Mm-hmm.
So this less than greater than the comparison, you should not going to do it into the decode level. You
Okay.
can't do that. So the case you understood, right? So two things
Yes.
you done case. Case using column you are going to taking directly you are going to checking the conditions. You are removing the column there and with the column
Mm-hmm.
data you are going to checking the conditions here. I mean comparison operators you are going to using.
Okay.
Clear? Okay, right. So moving on to the next one. So keep in mind this is a default. Okay. So we'll come back to the default and abstract data types. So now constraints we finished. Now we are moving into joins.
Okay.
Okay. So joins is very important concept. If you go anywhere, so if you are going to doing coding, joins are majorly going to working. Now tell me, madam, when join is going to required?
When two or more tables together, you have to get the results, you use joins.
Absolutely correct. Whenever you have more than a table, so you need the join condition, right? So
Mm-hmm.
now join, so what is the purpose of the join? To combine the data across the tables. So now you have the data in two tables. So you want to pick the some common data between both the tables. So at that time you will going to join the tables. So that is the meaning of this. The purpose of the join to combine the data across the tables. A join is actually performed by where clause. Where we are going to writing join conditions in select statement level,
In
where
where
clause,
clause?
under where clause. Combines the specified rows of the tables. Okay. If the join involves more than two tables, then Oracle joins first two tables based on the joins condition, then compares the results in the next table shown. Right. So if you are going to joining with the two tables, first Oracle what it is going to doing, and it is going to comparing both the tables data. Whenever it is matching, the data is going to picking up. So here we have some different type of joins: equi-join, non-equi-join, self-join, natural join, cross-join, outer joins, and inner joins, on-class joins. So just they are going to dividing like this, but only the one thing join conditions means how you are going to doing your join conditions. I mean how you are finding your joins between both the tables. Okay, how you are using outer joins and self joins and equi joins. These are very important. Okay. What is the difference between equijoin and non-equijoin means whenever you are using the equal condition, it is called as a equijoin. Understood. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
now I try to join some record here. Select star from EMP. Okay. Where DEPT number, department number equal to 10. What is this join, madam? Equijoin or non-equijoin? Equijoin. Okay, it's equal condition. Compare with equal condition, it's a equijoin. And then now shall less than 60,000. What is this one? Non-equijoin.
Because you don't have equal sign?
Uh, yes, correct.
Okay.
Other than equal sign, all are going to non-equijoins. You can going
Okay.
to put it and see, and commission is null. Is condition also it is going to, and commission is null. Understood? So
Mm-hmm.
whenever you are used equal condition, it's a equijoin. Whenever you, other than all the giants, it should be to non-equijoin.
But we are not writing any join, right? We are just writing conditions.
You
And we
see,
are taking only one table.
conditions only, we'll call it as a joins. See, madam, join means so you are going to joining with this column and we are comparing with this. So whenever you are going to putting one more table now, okay? Now suppose DEPT D. Now you are feeling you are going to doing joins E dot
Yes.
DEPT number and D dot DEPT number. Yeah, you
Yes.
can do it. You can do it. E dot E name. E name. D dot D name. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes. No, not properly.
Comma.
Okay.
Uh, so
How
D dot.
is it defined? D
Okay.
dot. Mm-hmm.
So now this is called as a giants and non-equigiants. So now let's go into, say, you understand equigiant, non-equigiant, right?
Yes.
So whatever you can do equal conditions. See, giant which contains the equal operator is called as a equigiant. Okay, using class during this time, so no one is using, madam. Okay, don't focus on this first of
Okay.
all. Unnecessarily, it is waste of time to you and confusion.
Okay.
Okay, same thing they will going to do. Just simply they are going to using the using class, but 99.9% no one is using this using class. Okay, and on class and all nowadays. If you want practice, you
Okay.
can practice it, no issues. But most of the cases nowadays, no one will going to using. Non-equigiant means say a join which contains an operator other than equal condition. Okay. So
Okay.
self join is very very important. Okay. Now you can try to see query to get employee and his supervisors and his managers. Okay, how we will get, madam? You can see now employees table and help me how we will get employee and his manager.
Employer, you select E dot employee.
Sorry, employee select what where is coming e dot.
Alias name you don't want to put?
Okay, now I am going to taking alias e. Okay,
Okay. Comma.
see where is
Okay.
manager first of all here.
Here it is there. Next to job, you have a
That
manager.
is a manager number, but there is no name manager name. Now you will going to see for clerk manager is 7839. What is the, but there is no manager name, right? How you will going to get manager name? What do you mean by self join?
Joining the same table 2 times.
Right, perfect. But when it is comes into that requirement, which situation you are going to joining same table in 2 times?
When you have the manager and employees, both the data in the same table, you use it.
Right, correct. So how we will going to do now? Okay, see now. I try to display the name, e-name, okay, employee name.
Okay.
So now I displayed the e-name. So invalid table name. Okay, fine. Right, e-name is coming.
Okay.
And I displayed the employee number also. EMP number. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the MGR. MGR means manager number. Okay. Up to there is no issue. It's clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now manager name. See who is 7839. 7839 means who? King.
King.
For Blake's manager is king.
Okay.
For
For class manage Blake.
clerk manager also going to king only 7839. Jones manager also
Okay.
king only. Okay. So
Then Scott manager is Jones.
right.
Okay.
So now EMP same table I took it and I took different alias for the table. M dot E name. Now we need to join the condition, right? Where E dot EMP number, comma EMP number equal to M dot MGR. Now you can going to M dot EMP name. EMP number. And let's try now.
For manager you did not give.
Yeah, one second.
And E name you did not give.
Yeah, we'll give. Sorry, E name only we can take. EMP.
Here again, here also you did not give E name. E dot EA.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who is the John's manager? Code only.
7839 is John's manager. You have to go up and see who's this 7839. King.
It's not coming properly. Now, one second.
Yeah.
Yeah, one second. I will going to clarify clearly.
Okay.
M dot EMP number. So employee number. EM dot E name, employee name. E dot manager number. E dot name, manager name. Let's see now. Now, okay. 7902 Ford, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're going to see that data. One second. Okay, I'm going to taking this all the data coming out of from the table. Clear? Okay. Yes, Mansa, you can going to tell me, is it the data is coming correctly or not? You can compare it now. See now, 7902 Ford. Who is the manager? Ford. 75?
7566.
7566. I think it is wrong, right?
It's Jones. Jones.
Right. It's Jones only, right? Correct, right?
Yeah. It looks like.
Let's stop the record into manager number. E dot manager number. Yeah. Now you can see. 79, 1 second. No, you can display manager number also. We'll try that also. 1 second. E dot mgr. Now you can see employee number 7902. Okay, is board.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Where MP number equal to 7902. 7902. You can search. Who is Jones? His manager is 7839. 7839. No, it's wrong. That means this is going to display it wrong. M dot manager will see. Now 7938 is the 7902 is port or port only, correct. Employee is correct. 7566 is the manager. Correct only, right? 7566. Jones.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. 7566. So you understood, right? What I am trying to doing. So I try to Jones, correct only. So you can see the results now. So employee number, employee name, manager, manager name, manager number, manager, that particular employee. Now Ford employee is Jones and Scott employee is Jones and Blake. How this record is coming means. So here what I did, so MP table, my manager is going to see why it is going to self join is required. Manager as well as employee, both are in the same organizations.
Yeah, now I got it.
Right. Now try to understand it. The requirement is all are employees in the organization, right? So
Yes.
depends on their position. Some people are managers. Understood? Manager also have
Mm-hmm.
employee number. Employee also having employee number only. Okay. So that is
Okay.
the
Okay.
reason you need to differentiate it. So you will going to try to enable changing. Now you are taking the same table in 2 times. One you are going to identifying employee records. One you are going to identifying manager records. Now
Manager.
you are trying to joining with the employee and manager. So what will happen? So whenever it is going to matching, at the time you should have to take the alias into differently. For manager records, you will going to take it into employee record. Employee record is going to take it into manager record. So then it will going to show the proper result here.
Okay.
Okay, so try it. So I will going to help you in more. So if you got any questions, okay. So
Okay.
that is called as a self join. So natural join means so just you can join with common columns only. No one is going to using natural and all. So one more is going to outer joins is more important. Outer joins give the non-matching records along with the matching records. Okay, see, outer joins is very, very important. So try to understand it, Manasa. See, whenever we are going to using outer joins, we have two type of outer joins: left outer join, right outer join.